Stay with me. Here is the only place where you will find your peace, and all of your transgressions will be released. This is the only way that you can find your place. Hope you trust all my words and glide with grace. For now, don't look too far ahead of what you can see. Just stay in this moment. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let the movement you make keep you from giving in, and let the movement you make quell the spirit within. Let the movement you make keep you from giving in, and let the movement you make quell the spirit within. The spirit within. just for a little while. For now, don't look too far ahead of what you can see. Just stay in this moment. Stay with me. Stay with me. Here is the only place where you will find your peace, and all of your transgressions will be released. This is the only way that you can find your place. Hope you trust all my words and glide with grace. For now, don't look too far ahead of what you can see. Just stay in this moment. Stay with me. Stay with me. Let the movement you make keep you from giving in, and let the movement you make quell the spirit within. Let the movement you make keep you from giving in, and let the movement you make quell the spirit within. The spirit within.
Okay, so, all right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, 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 hello. All right, good. All right. Am I missing anything? No, we're good. Everything's on. It's good to go. Being a bit panicky here, so let me check my audio. Okay, that's fine. OBS hasn't changed it on its own. Okay, good. Dingus, how you doing? Good to see you. Gravy, working and lurking. You got it. Aurora. Oh, Aurora, thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you. Was counting power outlets around my gaming place. I need at least 15 of them for all consoles and chargers. That's a bit crazy number. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, geez. Oh, hold on. Power outlets. Geez, 15? Geez, Aurora, you need like one of those giant batteries. One of the giant. Hold on. Not an anchor battery. Although an anchor battery could possibly help the giant ones. Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti. One of those Blue Yeti power stations. You might need one of those. Yeah, and Ziggy, hopefully if you're still biking, hopefully you either got to where you needed to go safely or you're being safe about the whole travel thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Streamer's Choice, and then we'll go into writing a song. So what I had set up, I think it was late yesterday, I set up a Google Doc that pretty much has song steps, so it'll make it a little more convenient, and it'll kind of expedite the songwriting process. You know, we'll have our chords that we can use. We'll have a question of how we're gonna build the lyrics, a question of how we're gonna build the song feel. You know, so it'll kind of expedite things and allow us to make different songs during the stream. So yeah, that's something that I made last night and worked on earlier today. Finished? I'm not entirely sure, but I think we got enough information to do something pretty good. Let's see, window capture. How does that look? Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just use the game scene. What are you doing, mate? What's going on, yeah? Yeah, I'll just use the game scene. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start with Streamer's Choice first, and then we'll just go through. Oh, you were gonna put the doorbell on your bike, see if they would be loud enough. Oh wow. Oh, ooh. want headphones. Don't do this. Isekai is a doorbell in another world. Yeah, it only works. It only works good in fiction. Whoa, was that my? Wow. Okay. Well, I've had this shirt for a little while, but it's I just don't wear it as much. I'm usually wearing a lot of the other ones, like the blue. I have a couple of blue shirts and a gray one, so I wear those pretty often. Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day here, so you got to wear green for St. Patrick's Day. But I also usually don't wear this shirt a whole lot. But I have been trying to, because I normally wear like blue, gray, black, red, purple shirts. But every now and then I've worn other shirts, colors like white. Like I have a Stream for Starlight shirt. It's a full-on white shirt and it has like the black Stream for Starlight graphics with some red on it. But I've also just worn plain white shirts before, but I usually don't now. And then light blue, I guess cyan shirts, and then I think I also wore a yellow shirt. No, I don't really wear a whole lot of yellow. I just try to stick to the familiars.
Hello, I have waited here for you Everlong. Tonight I throw myself into, and out of the red and out of her head she sang. Come down and waste away with me, down with me. Slow how you wanted it to be. I'm over my head and out of my head she sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything can ever be this real forever, if anything can ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say, when she sang. Breathe out so I can breathe you in, hold you in. And now I know you've always been out of your head and out of my head I sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything can ever feel this real forever, if anything can ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say, when she sang. And I wonder, and I wonder, if everything can ever feel this real forever, if anything can ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Nice. All right. Good. Hey, what's up, Nikki? I think it was in the late night jam stream we did sometime last week. I was talking about if I wasn't wearing green. No, you were like, hope you're wearing green on the 17th. And I'll be like, yeah, otherwise you guys are going to fly out from wherever you guys are at, come over to my place, pinch me in the arm, and then fly back. So you guys don't have to worry about that. You guys can save a bunch of money now. Good to see you, Nikki. Good to see you. All right. So, let's see if we can make some tasty tunes tonight. You guys like that alliteration, by the way? Tasty tunes tonight. You guys like that? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Let's do the old switcheroo. Okay. Look at it from here. There we go. Do I need to make it this arrow? There we go. Good. Okay. So, writing a song. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Oops. And then we'll just adjust this a little bit. Oh, I see what I did. Come on, mate. There you go. And then can I do this? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and build a song, and I tried to make it as simplified as possible. So when it comes to the disclaimers, I wanted to see if I could point that out that way. So the few disclaimers, right? So obviously we're just gonna stick with familiar territory. Maybe I should just put down let's see, only using 4/4, so that's just common time signature, or we can do a 3/4 like a waltz. But I think that's pretty much all we're gonna work with today, so that it won't be too complicated. But we're not gonna mess around with any like super experimental time signatures and whatnot, you know. Just so none of that jazz fusion, you know, power metal, progressive metal type stuff, progressive rock stuff, you know. So we're gonna do that. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me fix that. Is that better? Let me put this up a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, I had to adjust the desktop audio, but I don't think I fixed it from the other day. All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, we're not doing any progressive rock type time signatures. Just using 4/4, so like what you would hear in your normal pop tune, or 3/4 a waltz. So we'll end up doing that. Okay, guys, awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks for letting me know, Aurora. I appreciate it. If we can keep the song under 3 minutes, then that will be the goal. And I bring that up because of the lyrics, styles, and song lyric framework, which we're gonna talk about in a second. But if we can keep the song under 3 minutes, then we can make more songs throughout the stream. So yeah, we'll try that, see how that goes. And then if we choose a genre, whatever that may be, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this down really quickly. Yeah, and rap and a few others. Not that you guys, you know, if we're basically following the spin wheel. Yeah. So let me yeah, and you guys remember what's on the spin wheel, right? So we don't have country and rap and a few others on there. But we're basically going to be following the spin wheel. So if we choose one of those genres on the wheel, then I'll take care of whatever plugins that are needed, whatever I need on my guitar pedal. So you guys don't have to think that far ahead. You guys don't have to be like, oh, well, maybe if you add some reverb, or if you add some flanger, if you add some of this, you know, I can take care of that. Because basically you guys would be describing what kind of song you're looking for, and I would pretty much take care of the rest. Now, if you are aware of those things, then you feel free to point them out for sure, because it'll help the song. But this is basically so that you guys won't be overpowered with all of the pieces needed to make the song. You know, we can just get right into it, you know? Yeah, Rare, basically bossa nova. Bossa Nova all the time. Bossa Nova 24/7. Let's see. Can I move this? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So that would pretty much be the thing. Planko, you said so. You're saying you don't want to do a 6-7 time signature. You're funny. You know what? That's funny. But I think you got me there because I did say it. So I guess all I have to do now, since I said it and I told myself I wouldn't say it, now I just have to keep my nephew from watching this stream. Otherwise, he's gonna also end up getting me to say it too. Pinecone. Good to see you, Pinecone. Good to see you. So, we're making this tune or what? We're making this tune or what? Do you have any waltz time signatures in your list? I'm trying to remember if I do. There's probably a good amount in there. I have to look at the list. But essentially, with waltz, that's pretty much what it would be. It would be the 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I can't think of any songs in particular in my list that are waltz. But I imagine I have some in there. I might just take a look because that's going to. I have some song inspiration stuff here at the bottom where I just took a bunch of different songs from one of my song lists that I send out to people. Merry-go-round, yeah, merry-go-round of life. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, like when we open up the past live learns, merry-go-round of life. That's a waltz. I imagine that we've also. What's the other one? I think I might have. Yeah, I don't know if I added this, but it's the Mario underwater theme. Yeah, so that's also a waltz tune. I don't know if I added that or not, but hopefully I did. I'm actually looking forward right now. Anyway, so that's another one. And oh yeah, the Rosalina at the Observatory theme. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, so just a couple of influences. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put those down. Let's see. Waltz inspirations. Mario underwater theme, and then merry-go-round of life. Yeah. Okay, right. I didn't put the Rosalina one down because I don't really like. I've heard it before, but I haven't played it and added it to my list. So, but I guess I could put that down for you guys. Rosalina at the Observatory. Okay, right. So, basically, the disclaimers. We're gonna be using just regular 4/4, 2 3 2 3 4, or 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You know, those types of time signatures. If we can keep the song under 3 minutes, that'd be great. And then if we choose a genre that we're following the spin wheel for, let me just go ahead and get rid of that. basically following the spin wheel. I'll take care of the plugins from Cubase and the guitar pedals and all the effects and stuff. But if there are any sounds that you feel would fit that I might have missed, then, you know, throw that out there. Let me know. Okay, cool. So, here we go. So first, let's figure out the feel of the song. Like, do you guys want the song to be fast? Do you want it to be super slow? Do you want it to be kind of in the middle somewhere? Generally, when you have a lot of pop songs tend to go with this tempo. And that generally falls around 120 BPM. Now, you know, obviously they can go a little bit faster. So maybe 150 BPM. Slower tunes tend to be like 100, maybe 90. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to this. This is another tab that I made. And Google Docs is saying you have a bit of a spelling error. Oh, I wonder why. I basically did this so that I could make sure that the formatting wasn't similar to WordPad, where it gives you extra space whenever you hit the space bar. Because it's been a minute since I've actually done a whole lot with Google Docs, so I've forgotten that it doesn't give you that much space. Like it essentially sets up the formatting as if you're working in Notepad more so than WordPad. So Google Docs is like, you have a bit of a spelling error. Oh, I didn't even imagine. I didn't even know. So we'll go ahead and title this Song 1, and I'll just put Untitled for now. And then maybe I'll just put down here song title ideas. Yeah. So so song 1. I'll get rid of all this stuff since I know the formatting's good. So for the first song, right, we can probably come back to the title a little bit later, because that way it'll make it a little easier once we have all the other elements and stuff, the other pieces of the song. So we'll come back to the title. So going back to this, are you guys thinking maybe like I think I might have brought it up already, but maybe like a fast song or a slow one or somewhere in between, you know? You know, we can have like the tune can also be pretty upbeat, you know, like what I was playing earlier. So that would normally be associated with like a, quote, happy tune. And then the somber tunes are obviously more like, take me to church. Where it's a little bit slower and the guitar strokes are a little bit bigger and more extended. So, and then you could have a bittersweet tune where it's like the song might be really, the chords will be really bright, but the lyrics will be just terrible. And I mean terrible, and like you read them and you're thinking, man, this guy's really having a bad day. If only that boba place was open when he wrote this song. I'm curious about words we put in the Discord. Okay, so those words that you're putting in Discord are not for today. They are for the 19th. So with those words, those are words that I'm going to use. I'm going to use those words, and I'm going to build a song. I'm going to build songs off stream to share with you guys on stream. So you guys are giving me words to make songs out of. And I'm going to choose up to 5 of those words. And then I'm going to make 5 different songs to share with you guys when the stream happens. So after today, I'm going to be working on the 5. And then tomorrow as well. And then on the 19th, you guys are going to be like, oh, I wonder which words he chose. Not only will I tell you the words, but I'll also show you the songs that I made from those words. Because those are the song prompts. You have that word, and then you have to come up with stuff that could either involve the word or could be inspired by it. It's basically what New Tune Showcase has been doing for quite some time, where they'll have, the only difference is that it'll just be me, and it won't be like a guest of there won't be a number of other musicians. It won't essentially be like a songwriter circle. It'll just be me. Right, so today, new ideas. You guys are just helping me come up with a song, right? So, I mean, it's a team effort, what we're doing today. But you guys are going to have to put in a little bit of work. But on the 19th, you guys can just kick your feet up and relax. All right, okay, cool. So, let's see. In terms of the speed of the song, tempo, we're thinking 120 BPM, and that's just like your standard, right? Maybe a little more upbeat, for the type of tune, maybe happy-ish, maybe. Oh, bittersweet as well. Okay, bittersweet tune, maybe. Bittersweet tune, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. So for this one, I was trying to find a better way to describe it, but stripped down tune would be something like, if you're watching something on like those genius.com sessions where the musicians are talking about the music and then they start singing a little bit of it, or the BBC radio sessions where you'd have like Childish Gambino or Ariana Grande or Halsey or any of those artists that will be singing in a studio, and it would be set up by BBC for them to sing tunes. So that kind of feel where they pull back on their original arrangement, and then it's just their vocals and maybe an acoustic guitar, maybe a few extra instruments. But generally, that's what I mean by stripping down the tune, where it's just like the vocals and one instrument, compared to the original production where there was more stuff going on. And then you have tune with a bunch of instruments. So that would be tune with a bunch of instruments would essentially be the original production. So that kind of feel. Are you guys thinking maybe I just have this just be my vocals and guitar, or are you thinking you want this to be a little busy, like you want some more stuff happening? So that's pretty much where I was going with this. But I think the main ones would just be the tempo, what kind of feel you're going for, like it's a happy, somber tune, maybe bittersweet. But then also if you want me to, because I mean, you guys know what I can do with all my instruments and things. But if you want me to just pull back on some, but then go crazy on another, there's that too. That's probably more additional more than anything. And then we'll come back to the song title ideas when we kind of get a feel for what the song actually is. So with that being said, so I have some other chords here. Now I put C7 and C13, all these 13th chords and the 7th chords down to kind of give a little bit more variety. But the ones that I really want to focus on are the major chords here and the minor chords. Okay, little drum and bass. Okay, got it. Add some drums and bass. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it all depends. It all depends on what you guys want. I mean, when it comes to these chords, you might remember how they sound. You might not remember how they sound. So I was mostly putting these chords in here so that you guys could just choose whatever feels good at the time. It would be kind of like you just kind of close your eyes and you reach into a bag of jelly beans and then you choose a random jelly bean. You open your eyes. Oh, good, blueberry, or a strawberry. Whatever jelly bean flavor you pick at random. Hopefully, it'll be a good pick. But that's essentially the main reason why I have this here. So you guys don't have to necessarily remember the chords and how they sound here, but you can just kind of choose a chord and then I can do the rest depending on which one you choose. Or you can maybe throw a couple of chords in there and see how they sound. It's up to you guys. You guys have a lot of options here. If it's going to be bittersweet, I'm guessing it should be minor. Yeah. Yeah, don't get bean boozled, right, Dingus? Exactly. Yeah, so, let's see. Bittersweet. Sweet tune. Minor chords, mostly. Yeah. Okay. How about a love story of the trolls from Valheim? Oh, that could be a good idea. Yeah, so song title ideas. Or maybe we could put I'll just put song ideas. Yeah. Yeah. Love story of the trolls from Valheim. Hey, we got a song idea. Could be one. That could be a bittersweet tune, because these trolls, they don't talk. They just growl. So like maybe the trolls, well, I guess the trolls would understand each other. But would they like each other? I mean, they're all in the same area, sure, and they all attack humans the same way, or Vikings the same way. But just because they're all trolls and they all like to attack Vikings doesn't mean they're all going to like each other. Yeah. Yeah. Theme ideas. There we go. We can put that down too. Okay. Yeah, so this was pretty much just like I know how these sound, but I mostly put these chords here so you guys could just choose chords at random. And then we could kind of fine tune depending on, where the song's going to go. But yeah. Maybe Love Under a Bridge, Trolling for Love. Honestly, Love Under a Bridge, Trolling for Love. It's like, this is why we do it. We don't do it just to attack the Vikings. We do it for the love of the game. We don't do it to attack Vikings because they're stealing our resources or they're setting up in areas that we don't want them to set up in. We're doing this for the love of the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so spin the wheel. Oh, you mean for like when it comes to figuring out the genres? Yeah, that's probably going to be a good idea. Because then that's probably going to make it a little easier on you guys. Can I get a little spin wheel here on screen? Let me see. Let's see. Browser. And then, where's the wheel? Here we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. That's going to make it a little easier for you guys. It's not going to work for the chords, but it'll work for the genre. Yeah. Put that right up here. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we can definitely do that. Spin the wheel for the genre. Yeah. So, actually, let's do that now. While I'm thinking about it, let's do that now. Why don't we spin? Where's the spin button? Here we go. There we go. Ska. You You guys want to do some like a ska tune, or you want me to respin? Google says bittersweet songs often have major progressions with added minor chords. Yeah, that's generally how they tend to go. You can have. I guess it would be kind of unsettling if you had minor chords with major with like a positive theme, because it just won't. It'll be kind of like having What a Wonderful World, but if you take the chords and make them minor. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. It's just so weird and unsettling. But we might actually be able to do it the other way that Google was talking about, major chords with major progressions with minor chords. I can't type. Sometimes these keys are kind of tricky to type on. A ska trolls love song, yeah. We could pull it off if you guys want to give it a shot. We could do it. We could try it. But if you guys do want me to respin, let me know. I can do that. Ska tune. Yeah. Yeah, Ziggy, it's crazy. I wasn't expecting it to land on ska first. I was thinking maybe it would land on like blues or maybe reggae. We've been getting that one a lot recently. Yeah. Yeah. So Pinecone, when you were saying some drum and bass, I don't know if you knew we were gonna land on ska, but I'm glad you requested that, because that's really gonna come in handy. Let's see, what else? Okay, we'll come back to the chords in a second. Now, this might be something that we would save for later, the lyric framework. New? No. Hoped? Maybe a little. Just a little bit. Well, Pinecone, I don't know how connected you are with your psychic nature, but apparently you're a bit of a psychic, so kudos, man. You made it happen. So are you guys thinking we do like a ska tune? Like it's talking about two trolls in love, and they maybe, yeah, like, so I guess they would be in love, but then how would the rest of the story play out? Like if we're going for a bittersweet tune, then these trolls are probably gonna go through some hardships. Maybe it would be something like the two trolls, they want to love each other, but they're so busy attacking Vikings that they can't do it. They'll never be together because these Vikings keep showing up in their home. A troll deserves love, but these Vikings won't even let him live. Yeah, they won't let them do what they need to do to be trolls. Tricky to make it bittersweet, but not tragic. Yeah, especially when it comes to Valheim, because like, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Vikings, they kill trolls. What's that? Okay, don't be condescending. Okay, thank you. I just got word from my producer that I can't be condescending to you guys, so apologies. No, but that is a tricky part, because you're sometimes it'll be where the music is really upbeat and optimistic, but the lyrics are kind of sour, and then vice versa, where you have sour music, but the lyrics could be something inspirational. It's in a tragic situation. So it's a bit tricky. Yeah. Never made it very far in Valheim, partly because of the trolls. Yeah, when I first started playing Valheim, I was playing with a few guys, and they already had the I think they had like the second tier armor. No, no, they didn't have that. They had the troll hide armor. But I didn't have that. I had the pelt armor that you get. It's like the first set. The first. Yeah. Yeah, it's the first set. And so they had already come across those trolls and fought them. And I think later on they ended up getting a few metal weapons, like the bronze armor set. And so they were fighting these trolls with that new armor set, and here I am, just the dude with the first set with like a beginner weapon. I'm like, guys, I don't think this is safe. I'm not ready to fight these trolls. I can't do this. But eventually, you have to pass that hurdle, because if you don't, you might end up sailing one day, and then you end up in the plains, and you've never faced what creatures are there before, and you're like, wait, how come these guys are killing me with one shot, just like the trolls are? And I'll never be able to get my stuff back. I'll never be able to get my stuff back. That's the situation you'll be in. So it definitely sucks having to go against the trolls when you don't have the proper armor for it. But when you do, you're like, all right, I feel pretty good. Until you get to the plains. And that just screws you up big time. And this was at the very beginning, before they started adding other biomes. Before they started adding the Mistlands and the Ashlands. I don't miss getting my butt beat by those freaking trolls. I don't miss that at all. But I don't know why I also feel nostalgic. I'm conflicted. I don't like it when the trolls fight me, and when they used to beat me pretty easily in my early Valheim days. But I know for one thing, it was it was definitely fun running away with everybody else. We're like, nope, time to bail. Let's get out of here. Vinecone, Vinecone. Pinecone, you played Valheim by yourself? Kudos. But also, salute to you, because that is difficult, especially early in the game. Oh, the Vikings. Okay, so the Vikings would be the villain in this song. Yeah, because they would have to be, because the trolls are the ones who are like, we can't live our lives. We can't just be who we want to be. I'm going to put this down so I don't forget. The Vikings won't let them live. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, I think we've got a song. We've got our tempo. We've got, it's kind of upbeat, happy-ish, bittersweet tune. We're gonna add some drums and bass, and it's gonna be a ska tune. Forbidden Love, exactly. It's gonna be a forbidden love story. Yeah, and it won't be forbidden in terms of like their troll parents saying stuff like, you can't be in love because you guys are trolls and you're blue. No, it's gonna be the Vikings that would be making it forbidden. Because of the Vikings, right? They're the ones causing it. By playing the name Finecone. How long did it take for you to come up with that, Pinecone? All right. So now here comes the part that is even tricky for me at times. Well, not at times, all the time. So when I was on, I think I did this on the most recent New Tune Showcase, but I was talking about how it's easy for me to come up with the music first and then the lyrics. Whereas other songwriters can come up with the lyrics first and then the music. So we're going to work through this together, which is one of the reasons why I have this framework down here, more or less. So with the lyrics, in terms of ad-libs, that's extra stuff that we can add later, so that's not really as crucial. But this one is going to be crucial. Bridge sections, you hear them a lot in pop tunes, and it's kind of like that. I think I was describing it with when I was talking about To Make You Feel My Love.
I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong.
And then it goes back to
I ain't go hungry, I go black and blue.
So it would be kind of like if you had your hand, right? And then you had a rubber band on your hand, and the hand represents the chorus section, and the rubber band represents the bridge section. And the bridge section is just, you're just pulling the rubber band out. And then when you let go of the rubber band, and realistically it's going to hurt because, you're pulling it from pretty far away. But the impact of the bridge going back into the chorus is what you want. You want it to be impactful. And so, like, when you're looking at no doubt in my mind where you belong. In this case, they use a seventh chord here to go back into the main tonic, or the first chord you start with in that feel. But you feel that. And then also you can also use a rubber band to talk about maybe how dramatic you want the transition to be, because when they say no doubt in my mind where you belong, they just do one run through here and then let that breathe, and then they go back into the chorus. So stuff like that, So if you guys want a bridge section in there, we can put that in there, but it's up to you. We can just do like a verse and then another verse, chorus, and then we have verse 3, and then a second chorus, and then we can just repeat the final chorus. Something like this. Yeah, we can do that. Oops. Yeah. So we could do something like this. You have a verse, chorus, verse 2, verse 3, chorus 2, and then the final chorus. You could have this setup, chorus. 2 final choruses. Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess it all depends on what the feel as well, and if you really need all this extra stuff. But yeah, we've got a lot of lyric framework options. Okay, could be about the Vikings finally getting the right gear. Vikings finally getting the right gear to beat the trolls, making their love more difficult. Oh yeah, okay. So like the Vikings get the right gear to beat the trolls, and the trolls see that, and they get frustrated because they know they're going to have to work twice as hard to beat these Vikings. And they're spending all this time fighting these Vikings that they can't go on a bubble tea date. I see. Let's see. Vikings finally getting the right gear to beat the trolls. Trolls have to work harder to beat the Vikings. Trolls spend too much time on that. Can't get boba. I mean, that doesn't have to be a part of the song, but it's just a dramatic way of explaining of building on what you were talking about, Pinecone. It also helps me with the songwriting. But yeah, like stuff like that, where like all these things are going to help when we're building lyrics, because we might even be able to pull words directly from these song ideas. Cobbs, hey, what's up, Cobbs? Here for the lurking. Okay, got it. Well, nice to have you here. The Viking and the troll, they fall in love, but their friends won't approve of it. Yeah, I guess that'd be, how would that work? They would never be able to understand each other. That would be crazy. The Viking will be like, hey, you from around here? And the troll's like, "Ugh." And the Viking's like, I said, are you from around here? Bridge comes to mind naturally, but don't necessarily need one. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So one thing that I think will help, and maybe you guys have seen this before, but one thing that could possibly help is if, with the story in mind, we take each of the parts of the song, verse 1, chorus, verse 2. I don't know why I sound like Snape. Verse 1, verse 2, Mr. Potter. Chorus, verse 3, chorus, final chorus. If we take each of these parts and we set a certain part of the story to each of these verses, it'll help us kind of build the story progression and kind of smoothen it out, fine-tune things. But we attach each verse to a part of the story, and maybe some kind of like we attach it to a particular. So like obviously the first verse will be the introduction, right? And then the second verse could be something like so they know that they won't be able to. Okay, so I'll just put down intro. And then for the second verse, 30 seconds each part will be 3 minutes. So then I guess we would probably just only do just verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, and then final chorus. Yeah. Because songs are generally 3 to 4 minutes long. Yeah, why don't we update that so where it'll be... Because even if you're thinking about your normal pop tune, generally 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. Okay. And if we're doing a ska tune, it's probably going to be pretty upbeat, pretty fast. So that might shave off some time. Okay, so obviously the first verse will be the intro, right? And then we have our chorus section, which is the main thing that we're trying to the main thing we're trying to tell people that this song is about. And you guys mentioned it, that it's about two trolls in love that can never really love each other because of their duties. AKA killing Vikings. Yeah, the chorus would have to be pretty short, yeah. especially if we're talking about like a ska tune. That'd be pretty short. And then let's see. The second verse. So the first verse will be the intro. The chorus will be the main thing that we want people to know about the song. And then the second verse will be something that... Let's see. Okay, so you guys were saying forbidden love because of the Vikings. A troll deserves the love, but the Vikings won't let them live. You know, the Vikings, it essentially won't let them spend time together because they're so busy beating the Vikings. I guess we're also assuming that these trolls are conscious of all of these things, and they're not just running on impulse, or they're not just running based like their IQ is enough to make them conscious of all of these things. I think that's what we'll have to go with. Let's see. Because, you know, the first verse we're introducing the idea that these trolls love each other, but they can't be together. And then we might be able to say why in the same verse as well. Intro, and then also why can't they be together? The troll in love with a Viking. So you guys want to do that instead? Instead of the two trolls themselves, it will just be a troll and a Viking? Hunting Vikings for barbecue at a romantic dinner. Like, it will be like... yeah. Interesting. Hunting Vikings for barbecue at a romantic... So, like, the romantic dinner, they would be the dinner. Interesting. Vikings for barbecue at a let's see, romantic. Let's see, for barbecue, they would essentially be the dinner. Elmo Hawk, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's put this here. Verse 2. So verse 1 will be the intro, why can't they be together? And then the second verse will be the second verse, since it will be the final verse before the chorus. A couple of things, really. We could talk about trolls will do whatever it takes to spend time together. We'll do whatever it takes to spend time together, regardless of time. Or it could be something like, we tried this and this and this, and they didn't work. So we'll keep trying more things. So I guess that's pretty much this up here. We'll do whatever it takes to spend time together. Because this verse is going to finalize the story, and then the chorus is going to repeat why these two trolls can't be in love. But the verse has to finalize something. You know, it's got to be like, okay, well, we know why we can't be together, but maybe we can try and figure something out. A blue pun for the chorus. That would be pretty cool. Okay. We're probably going to be using... Yeah. I was playing G major, but I probably should be looking at E minor. Yeah, because we could try this for the second verse. We tried this and this and this, and none of them worked. So we'll just keep trying more things. Maybe I should put endlessly to give it that kind of romantic feel. Yeah, let's get rid of this. It's pretty much the same thing. Let's see. The Vikings are the villains. Oh, you guys said love under a bridge. Trolling for love. We could have that as part of the chorus. That does sound something like that could end up in the chorus, That sounds kind of chorusy. Let me put that in bold. A troll deserves love, but the Vikings won't let them live. Let's update that. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bold as well. Yeah. You're thinking maybe? Vikings finally get the right gear to beat the trolls. The trolls have to work harder to beat the Vikings. They spend too much time on that. Can't get boba. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that one could be in bold too. We could pretty much take some words from that, put that into the song. Let's see. The bridge was more of a non-Valheim troll reference. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, like it has that kind of... Like, it's something you would see in, stories and things of that nature, but in terms of, like, something romantic, it wasn't intended for that. Yeah. Love used to be so... Oh, that could be the line. That could be a line for... Well, it could be for the chorus. Used to be so easy. Yeah, that could be a line for the chorus. Oops. Used to be so easy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we could roll with this. So the first verse will be the intro to the whole thing, and it'll show why they can't be together. The chorus will say, oh, we're two trolls in love, but we can't be together because we gotta kill Vikings. And then the second verse will be like, we tried this and this and this and this, and none of them worked. So we'll keep trying more things endlessly. And then we'll have the chorus come back, and it'll just be the final chorus. The final chorus will repeat what this chorus was saying. Yeah? Would that work? Is that something you guys want to try? I'm probably going to need the electric over here. There we go. Before the Vikings leveled up, or before the Vikings got tough. Okay. All right. Let's do it. So, the chorus will probably be the easiest thing to start working on. So, Pinecone, we're just going to keep going on the pace you're going at. So, or keep going in the direction you're going at. So, love used to be so easy. Before the Vikings played No, before the Vikings. Hmm. Okay. Before Crazy Ziggy the Viking. Before Crazy Ziggy the Viking arrived. Everything changed when Ziggy the Viking attacked. uh, let's see. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got more tough. Before the Vikings. Let's see. We'll fine tune that. Well, I mean, Herrera, you wouldn't be wrong if you're thinking about the kind of gear that Ziggy currently has. It's the most recent set that you would use against the monsters in the Ashlands biome. So these bad guys will probably see Ziggy the Viking as a crazy Viking, much like everybody else in our group that has that armor set. We're all crazy to them. But no, I see what you're saying. I got the joke. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. Okay, so I want to rhyme with tougher. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. Actually, we'll put that into one line. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. Oh, okay, let's see. Tough rhymes with enough, stuff, bluff, gruff, buff. Okay, so love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. Blah, 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 suffer. You like what I did there, Pinecone? You like what I did there, huh? Let's see, could I zoom in a little more? Okay. Window capture. Shift this over a little bit more. And we'll do this. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. And let me just move the wheel out of the way. Get this wheel out of here. Okay. Oops. This. All right, yeah. So love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. We used to laugh. We used to laugh like, oh, what are the name of the goblins in the game? What are the names of the Fenring? No, not Fenring. Those are the guys. Those are the werewolves in the mountain biome. What is the name? But what are the names of the goblins in the game? The guys you fight in the plains. Hold on, because that would be great to put here. Blah 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 is that sounds trollish. Blah blah blah. Foolings. There we go. Okay. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. We used to laugh like foolings watching them suffer. Ha ha ha! Foolings. Okay. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let me put that here too. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. Okay, that one could work too. Yeah, so Herrera. I wish I had a picture I could pull up, but the Foolings are the goblin guys that populate the plains. And when they laugh like ha 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 ha. We don't have anything in Valheim at the moment that could laugh like a jackal. That would actually be even better than Foolings. But love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. Why did I put? What happened there? Oh, okay. I see. You might have something cooking. Pinecone. With the next line. Maybe not right here. Foolings. Accidentally. Oh boy. I was wondering if somebody would make some kind of reference to Counting Crows or Accidentally in Love or Shrek at all. Let's see. It's crazy. See, love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings. But it wasn't. No, hold on. Deserves love. Okay, maybe we can use this line for something. We can. I mean, maybe not word for word, but we can tweak it a little bit, possibly. We used to laugh like foolings, but they won't let us live. But now they won't let us live. We used to laugh like foolings, but now they won't let us live. Never knew fooling in love was life-changing. Well, that might actually be that could be a part of the verse. Never knew. Yeah, that's what I was hoping that we would be able to do, because, we have this A rhyme here, and then we have the B part here. Yeah. Because why not? And then we can take that B rhyme and put that into the verses as well. Okay. No, Google, that's not wrong. Stop trying to autocorrect. Life changing, Dayo. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, you did mention blue somewhere in there. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue, my dude. Okay. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We hate you, Vikings. We really do. No. But that could be a starting point. And then let's see. Okay, so two trolls that can never really love each other because of their trees. Okay. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We've got, I don't know. We're gonna be in love. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. Sick. Yeah, we got our chorus. I'm telling you guys, once this is all over, you guys are gonna be writing songs. You guys are gonna be writing songs for TV shows and movies and video games. Just saying, you guys are gonna be pros after this. Okay, so we'll actually go ahead and get rid of this since we already have what we need there. Okay. Might work better as verse 1. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Because especially with these last 2 lines, this is definitely chorus material. But then again, these could be chorus material as well. You know? Okay, so for the first verse, right? So why can't they be together? Okay, so the first part of the lyrics could be, we trolls are in love. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much stating the obvious, but there's nothing dramatic about it. Maybe like, I'm sick and tired of these Vikings. No, I'm sick. Getting... Okay, so I'm sorry, my troll love. It's just too tough. Nope, it's just too rough. These Vikings keep getting more buffs. I spent a lifetime trolling for love. If you don't like this stream, you're just another fool fooling yourself. Ziggy, you might have to share that with Sarah. I think she might enjoy that. Might have to share that with Scrupler too. I think he might enjoy that as well. Although I will say, maybe we could put the fooling yourself part in there. You're fooling yourself. Without, the fooling overkill in the song. We might be able to throw that in there. Okay, I spent a lifetime trolling for love. Okay, let's see. How would that work? I spent a lifetime fooling around. That's funny. Let's see. Trolling for love. We'll get rid of this for a second. A lifetime trolling for love, and then these Vikings with their stupid gear that they mined metal for and melted down in their smelter all the goddamn time while the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and we're over here like, are you guys serious? And I'm thinking Michael, you're like, wait, that's too long. This is not. Is this the first? Is this all the first verse? What is this? I spent a lifetime trolling for love, and then these Vikings with their stupid gear that they've mined metal for and melted down in their smelter all the goddamn time while the sun goes down and the moon comes up, and we're over here like, are you guys serious? Okay, what the heck, man? um. Oh, finding my troll bride was a gift from above. Quite a verse, right? Right? But sadly, it just won't do, Aurora. It just won't do. So I spent a lifetime trolling for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. And, yeah, and then and then mm, the Vikings, no, and just like that, the Vikings return after a swift defeat. And won't let me and my love eat meat. I don't know. Spent a lifetime trolling for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. Um, bringing, oh, with their new weapons and their quest for, no, and their thirst for, no. I spent a lifetime, okay, because here's what's happening. So the trolls are like, spend a lifetime trolling for love. That's just a funny way of saying, hey, okay, we're two trolls in love in the Black Forest. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above, right? So the trolls were like, hey, I am husband and you are wife, and then and then the Vikings, they show up after, well, let's see, return when the sun comes up, when the sun rises, with their new weapons and eat meat is so trollish time spending. Exactly. Because if you're not just standing around and picking up berries and eating them, because that's the animation that happens with the trolls in the game. If you're not aggroing them, then the animation will show the troll picking something up off the ground and then eating it, even though they're not technically picking anything up. It's just a part of the animation. So for the time being, they're just picking stuff up and just eating. But if they're not doing that, then they're killing Vikings. Either that or walking around. Just like that. Oh, and full of surprises. Yeah. Just like that, the Vikings return when the sun rises. Vikings return when the sun rises with their new weapons and full of surprises. Okay. Yeah. So that pretty much summarizes the intro. Like, that's, you got these trolls that are in love, but they can't live out their love life because they've got these Vikings that are showing up with their new weapons and all that stuff. Maybe they are picking up bugs or rare. Maybe they are. But I guess Valheim's like, we don't have to animate all that. We're good. Besides, you guys are going to see bugs in the Mistlands anyway, so. But they're too big for trolls to eat. to just pick up like their berries or something. Too big. Okay. Extra lyrics. Extra lyrics. Okay. So verse 2. Okay, so love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. Yeah? Okay, so going into verse 2. So we could do a couple of things. We could mention that they tried this, but the Vikings did that. We tried this, but the Vikings did that. We tried this, but the Vikings did that. So we'll try this, and we won't turn back, or something like that. One of the same syllables as the first verse. Yeah, that'll just make it easier. Make it easier. Maybe, yeah, because we'll be like, I had a dog, and the dog met a hog. The hog got superpowers, and so the dog had to fight for an hour, or something like that, Yeah, so we're going to keep that same framework, that AABB rhyme scheme. In terms of syllables, this maybe not. Maybe it could be, I guess as long as it fits the AABB rhyme scheme. They need to add syllables to the first one, to this first line. The Vikings return when the sun rises, and with their new weapons. Yeah, I see what you mean. I spent a lifetime as a troll, trolling for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. Just like that, the Vikings return when the sun rises with their new weapons and full of surprises. So there's obviously this here, but I don't know if you guys have any other ideas. But it just makes this a bit more dramatic. Well, maybe not. There's a few more words here, so that it fits, like you're saying, musically. I've only written parodies with pre-existing rhythm. I gotcha. Well, I mean, this might actually fit a little bit better, especially when the music comes in. This could probably be a little easier to sing. Yeah. Okay. Good. My goodness, guys. Okay, wait. Has this really been going for 2 hours? The overall stream? Well, I guess it could have been worse. We could have finished this song in like a 5-hour period, but I honestly think we're going to be done with this in the next, couple minutes? The area is called the Black Forest. Are you thinking of putting that in verse 1? I spent a lifetime in the Black Forest, trolling for love. I could say spent a lifetime. Spent a lifetime in the Black Forest, trolling for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. Yeah. Spent a lifetime trolling the Black Forest for love? Yeah, I guess that would be a good play on words because it's, you know, it's a troll and they're trolling, trolling the Black Forest. I mean, yeah, we could try that. Spend a lifetime in the Black Forest. Lifetime. Yeah, let's see again. I can trolling. Yeah, trolling the. Thank you, Google. Even though I was just about to do that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but now we're so. You know what I'm gonna do with blue? I'm gonna go ahead and actually make that blue. Do I have a custom setting for this? No. There we go. Put that in bold. Now we're so blue. Vikings return when getting quiet around. Wait, Herrera, hold on. I'm missing it. Vikings return when getting quiet. Oh, do you mean like when it's quiet? Wait, Herrera, hold on. Not understanding. I feel like I'm getting close. Not understanding though. I'm getting close. The Vikings. Maybe I can just put the Vikings return when the sun rises. With their new weapons and full of surprises. Yeah. It's been a lifetime. And then the Vikings return when the sun rises. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah. So, we got verse 1. If we need to go back and edit things, just let me know. If you guys have some more ideas for verse 1 or chorus, let me know. But verse 2. The approach of trying this and this and this and this didn't work. So we'll try some more stuff. So let me see if I can go back up and see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Okay. Vikings are the villains. Okay, we used that one pretty much. We tried clubs and even tree trunks. Enough. Okay. Looks like we're gonna use enough. That was one of your words, Minecon. We tried clubs and tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. We tried slamming on the ground, Vikings keep getting more buffs. We tried slamming on the ground. Breaking their stuff. I don't know if there's a no, it's the clubs. It's the tree trunks. They have the tree trunks. They either use the tree trunks or they use their hands, and they slam on the ground, or they try to swipe you like that. But clubs and tree trunks sounds pretty good. I mean, maybe if we're looking for like lore accuracy, we pretty much just have tree trunks. But in terms of the song, the song lyric, we can. Yeah, this is good because it'll extend the line. Yeah, I wanted to see if we could find a way to bring Buff back. Okay, cool, but they were too. You know what? Actually, that's probably an even better approach because we can do a double entendre here. Obviously, we're not gonna, yeah. But double entendre, buff, right? Strong buff, game terminology for level, like a power increase, weapon strength or weapon statistics increase. Weapon, yeah. Anyway, double entendre. Nice, Pinecone. Very nice. Okay. We tried clubs and tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. We tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. Let's see. We could say something like, let's try something. So the framework would be, let's try a few more things. Because we want our love to ring or something like that. But it's just kind of like, let's keep trying more stuff. Let's keep trying more stuff. They can't ruin our love or something like that. The Vikings return when the sun rises with their new weapons and full of surprises. So that's all in verse 1. That's all in verse 1. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. We tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. Or maybe we could say something like, or maybe verse 2 could be like, we tried this and this, but nothing worked. I'm sick of these Vikings. Why can't they leave us alone? That might be another idea to approach this. Tried clubs and tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. Tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. Maybe I'll just put, I'm sick of these Vikings and their why can't they leave our love alone? Love alone. I'm sick of these Vikings. Is there a monster that has a name that rhymes with alone? Let me see. Let me take a look real quick. Creatures. Do the lyrics always come first? Oh, do you mean for me? Like when I'm songwriting? Not for me. I start with the music first and then I build the lyrics later, because the lyrics between the lyrics and music arrangement building, like I can build the music first and then the lyrics second. Between the music and the lyrics, I build the music first, and that's the strongest part. Lyrics are the weakest for me. Let's see. The scary pine cone. Scurvy frog. What's up? Oh yeah, they do throw boulders. Right. We tried clubs and tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. We tried swiping and tossing boulders, but they were too buff. zone, tone, bone. We tried. Hold on, we tried. Okay, hold on. Let me take tossing boulders real quick. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. The third verse. We tried. Let's bring slamming on the ground back. On the ground, but they were too buff. We tried tossing boulders at them, but they don't have skeleton bone. No. Okay. So the idea was in my head, but it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We tried tossing boulders. Yeah. We tried. Boulder could be the next line. So you're thinking maybe have boulder in this one somewhere? And that wouldn't be the last word of the line, right, Pinecone? But you're thinking it's somewhere in the middle. We tried tossing boulders. Yeah, we tried tossing boulders. I guess let's see. Do we have another line to sum up this? Why can't they leave our love alone? Do we have anything like that? We tried tossing boulders, but we looked like a bunch of fools, like foolings. Not cool, Vikings. Not cool. All right, don't. That's not a serious line. We're not gonna keep that in there. We're not. No. We tried tossing boulders onto the shore. Should this verse be about some kind of resolution about how they'll keep trying? Yeah. So that last line is going to be the well, because this verse is essentially them continuously trying to keep these Vikings away so that these trolls could live out their love life. And so they tried the clubs and tree trunks and slamming on the ground, but the Vikings were too buff. We tried tossing boulders, but we looked like a bunch of fools. And the last line will be essentially them saying, you guys are trying to stop us, but we won't stop. Yeah. And obviously this is just a joke compared to the line we're actually going to come up with. But this would be the thing to resolve this verse. And then we go back into the chorus. It's saying, love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue and we'll fight for our love. So it never really, in a sense, it never really resolves because they're not going to be able to live that love life. They're not going to be able to live their love life all the like the way they want to live it because these Vikings just keep coming. Otherwise, we would have said something like, we beat the Vikings, but they keep coming back. When will they learn that they won't stop us? You know, when will they learn that they're too weak to stop us from our love or whatever, you know? But in this case, we're taking the last line of this verse and we're saying we're going to keep trying. to keep trying to stop them from bothering us. You know? Yeah, so let's see. We tried tossing boulders, but we looked like a bunch of fools. Not cool. Jeez. Oh my gosh, what is this? Some weird anime dub? We tried tossing boulders, but we looked like a bunch of fools. Our troll love is stronger than the We tried tossing boulders, but they were just too fast. Are you gonna follow that up with something like our troll love? Despite all of this, our troll love is gonna last. Is that where you're gonna go with this? Let's see. Try tossing boulders. They were just too fast. And then our something our troll love would last, or something like that, right? Yeah, I figured that was where you were going with it. Yeah, why don't we go with that? Let's go with that for now. Because that's also reaching the point, you know. To keep let's see, maybe can I do they keep messing with us, but our troll love will last. Or let's see, maybe I can do can I change it to doesn't matter what they do? Our troll love will last. Would that work instead? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Our troll love is stronger than the... Stronger than what? Stronger than what? Okay. Oh, Pinecone, you were going to say, oh, it was either that or past or blast. Gotcha. Yeah, because I mean, I had a feeling that was the direction you were going to take. Okay. All right. So, we've got our song here. Let me go ahead and put this on a separate page. Here we go. Let's push this down. Nice. So we've got our lyrics. And then the final chorus is just going to be this. So we'll italicize these just so that we can separate it from the words we're going to be reading. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Guys, we did it. Let's see, we're 2 hours in. We still have to build the music part. C above 4 notes. Let's do that. C above 4 notes. Yeah, once we finish with this one, if you guys want to request some tunes, we can do that. Or if you guys want to get into writing another song, we can do that too. It's up to you guys. But this whole stream was dedicated to making a song. So, if you guys want to work on another one, we can do that, but we can go from this to playing some tunes. What do you guys like? We tried clubs made of tree trunks. What is the type of material for the wood that they use? Because when you get into the Black Forest, there's a particular type of wood that is used, that you can find. Let's see. You can get core wood, okay, and fine wood as well. So maybe we can do something with that. Fine wood is high quality wood for fine carpentry, and then core wood is perfect for building log cabins. So maybe this would be saying, we tried to hit them hard. In other words, we would say we used core wood. We used core wood tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. Or we could say we hit them with our best stuff, aka we tried fine wood tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. Either or could work, really, because they're either using their most durable wood, the core wood, or they're using their high quality wood, but neither of those worked. Yeah. This is awesome. We tried fine wood tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. Or we could do core wood. Either or is fine. But it just goes to show the kind of commitment that they have to beating the mess out of these Vikings. Maybe I want to use this capo instead. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we can just have them use the high quality stuff, because it'll be kind of like, how you invite people over and then you'll be like, I got to use the good stuff here. Or like if you have like a good wine or whatever, you'll be like, oh, time for me to pull out the good stuff, Fine cones grow on fine wood trees. Pine cone. You're gonna have to write a song with that in it. Yeah, my whole house is surrounded with fine cones. I don't know. I guess they're just inspired by what I do. They're just inspired by me. Maybe the slamming is first. Then they pull out the trunk. Hold on, wait. Okay, so let's see. We tried fine wood tree trunks, but it wasn't enough. We tried... Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Let's do that. The ladies call me fine cone. They don't call me fine cone for nothing. We tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. Then we tried fine wood tree trunks. Then we hit them. We hit them with fine wood tree trunks. Fine wood clubs. But it wasn't enough. Yeah, we tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. We hit them with fine wood clubs, but it wasn't enough. We tried tossing boulders, but they were just too fast. Doesn't matter what they do. Our troll love will last. Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay. So now we're going to start building the music for it. Let me see. What's on spot 38? Okay, goodbye. 37? All right. I do want to save that one. Curious how this will fit into 4/4, but I believe in you. Yeah. I'm thinking of taking inspiration from some Sublime. And we'll just kind of go from there. Let's see. 19. What's on spot 19? All right, that's gone. All right, so we'll use 19, possibly 20. 21. 22. Okay, yeah, that one's gone too. Okay, so 19 through 22 on the looper. If we need all these spots, we'll use them all, but we'll just start with 19. Go from there. Yeah, right, Pinecone? Yeah, because then, you can fine tune it because the music is going to change and you want the lyrics to flow with the music and you want the music to accentuate the lyrics, highlight them and things. Let's see. Can I play this? Yeah, this is 120. Okay. If we're going for a ska theme, I should probably boost it from 120 to 150 because 120 sounds like this. This is 120. So maybe if I go up to 150. Yeah, this is a little faster than 150. Here it is. So that's 150. 180. Is this. Yeah, we're going to be updating the lyrics a good amount. So that's wait, can you guys hear the metronome? Is it still? Because I'm playing this metronome from Cubase. Oh shoot, you can hear it. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that you guys would be able to hear this. Because I have everything connected. Okay. The reason why I wasn't thinking that you'd be able to hear the metronome is because if I were to show Cubase on screen and then build tracks and record into the software, you wouldn't be able to hear the effects that I'm using to record into it, but you might be able to hear the output. And so the metronome is a part of the output. I don't know why I was thinking that it wasn't. I figured I was thinking that it was just a part of the software and you needed to switch the drivers around. Anyway, we're good. Okay, so wow, I was using 2 metronome tunes. Very nice. Add the metronome to the song. I wonder if there have been songs that have done that unironically. I imagine that there have been, because, well, for one thing, you know, it allows them to keep time, but then also, you know, it could be a nice change of pace from some of the other stuff they might have worked on. Whoa, you okay, buddy? Okay. All right, get out of here. Get out of here. All right, so going back to these chords. I think I'm just gonna randomly choose. I'm just gonna randomly choose a chord. Yeah, why don't we have this as the main one? And if you guys are curious about how some of the other chords sound, I can play them. But I think we'll just go ahead and start with this one. And we'll just go from there. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We'll start with E minor. Yeah. Oops. Closest thing I know is how the song Bad Guy uses percussion that sampled a crosswalk signal. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But I guess the first thing that comes to mind when you're, well, yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that when I listened to it the first time. Or any other time for that matter. E minor, A minor, this B7 chord, and then E7. I mean, E minor again. That could work. A little like a fast metronome. Ah, okay, I gotcha. You gotta love the audio production things. There's so much that goes into it. Yeah, This could work. The metronome on Cubase is still going. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. Thank you. Let's see. I'll post a clip on Discord later where her brother discussed it in an interview. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that'll be good to check out. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest. Like when it comes to Billie Eilish and her music, I'm not really for it unless it was like the James Bond tune she sang on. But I'm always curious about the audio production stuff when it comes to different songs, because sometimes they might be using a bunch of recording software. Other times they might just be using one. Sometimes they might be using a bunch of plugins and one software. Sometimes they might just be using one. Or they have some really roundabout way about how they go about adjusting their volume and their different EQ settings. And it's really cool stuff to see. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go with E minor. We're going to go with A minor. We're going to go with B7. And those will be our three chords for this song. Let's see. I'll actually put this here. Chords, E minor, A minor, B7. And that's just going to keep looping across all parts of the song, just to make it easier. Don't listen to it much either. I gotcha. Yeah. I think for me personally, like in the beginning, you know, I liked listening to the songs. I like watching the videos, you know, watching watching music videos and stuff like that. But as I got older, I was really curious about how all that stuff was made. Same thing goes for video games. I just started to get really curious about how all that stuff was being made as I got older. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to go into computer science and computer engineering, so I could pretty much understand it further and be able to make my own games or make my own software. But then I came back to music. So yeah, watching all those audio production videos and behind the scenes videos and interviews with the musicians that make them and the podcast segments where they're talking to different musicians and things. Like the Rick Beato podcasts are really cool. Like he did a podcast recently with, maybe not a podcast, but it was a video where he was interviewing Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfgang, and talking about his band Mammoth and one of the newer songs that they wrote called The End. And it's just really cool stuff. All right. So. Okay. Woo! I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it. Oops. yeah, you think so, Pinecone?
Trolling the Black Forest for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. And then the Vikings return when the sun rises, with their new weapons and full of surprises.
Okay, Pinecone, let me try it your way.
Oh, I spent a lifetime trolling the Black Forest for love.
Okay, I see what you mean there.
Spent a lifetime trolling the Black Forest for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. And then the Vikings return when the sun rises, with their new weapons and full of surprises.
A rare, thanks for that super sticker. Ziggy, you're like, if Coffee Stain doesn't pick this up, I swear on my sword, what's the sword? The most powerful one from the Mistlands, or the sword from the Mistlands. If I swear on the Mistwalker. That's what it's called, right? The Mistwalker? Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Spent a lifetime trolling the Black Forest for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. And then the Vikings return when the sun rises, with their new weapons and full of surprises.
Charge! Alright, time to bring out the fake trumpet.
Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do.
Alright, second verse. I'll come back to the chorus.
Love used to be so easy.
Okay.
We tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. We tried hitting them with fine wood clubs, but it wasn't enough. We tried tossing boulders, but they were just too fast. It doesn't matter what they do, our troll love will last.
Ziggy, you're essentially making a music video for this song. You know, you've got the Vikings are like, there they are, get them, don't let them get away. And then you have more bows and arrows flying past, all the whoosh, whoosh, all the whoosh.
Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level love would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do.
Rare, it's like some fooling laughs. Ha 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 ha. Oh oh ha ha oh.
Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do.
Oh, Ziggy. Priorities, right?
Spent a lifetime trolling the Black Forest for love. Finding my troll bride was a gift from above. And then the Vikings return when the sun rises with their new weapons and full of surprises. We tried slamming. Oh wait, hold on. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. We tried slamming on the ground, but they were too buff. We hit them with fine wood clubs, but it wasn't enough. We tried tossing boulders, but they were just too fast. Doesn't matter what they do, our troll love will last. Love used to be so easy before the Vikings got tougher. I never knew a level up would cause our love to suffer. We used to laugh like foolings, but now we're so blue. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. We'll fight for our love if it's the last thing we do. See, Pinecone, you read my mind, man. Guys, I think we have our song. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Pinecone, you read my mind, man. You read my mind. Ended with the fooling laugh. Ha 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 ha. That's too crazy, guys. This is awesome. This is great. Aurora, great idea. Great idea. To start things off, coming up with the theme of the song. Pinecone bringing in the lyrics. You know, and then Ziggy. I think we did use some. Did we use one of your? Well, we used some of the framework, and then I guess we reworded it for the song, for the verses and the chorus. But we did it. We did it. That was great. Okay, so last thing we need to do. What do you guys want to name this song? What do you guys want to call this? You guys want to call this? I mean, it's gonna be something troll related, obviously. Trolls fooling in love. Trolls. That's funny. Trolls in love. Trolling for love. Pinecone. I don't get it, man. How come whenever I'm singing something or whenever I'm typing something, like you end up saying it the same time that I actually end up doing the action? Pinecone, are you actually a psychic then, Pinecone? Or is that what this is? Are you an actual psychic and you lied to us the whole time? Like ever since you showed up back in our Twitch streams when you were asking me to do the Tiny Dancer parody, Tiny Bantha. Were you a psychic even back then? Because you put in Trolling for Love as I was typing Trolling for Love, the last couple of lines of the chorus to kind of not vamp out, but to just kind of end in that way. You were like, maybe the last line could be repeated. I implanted that idea in your mind by mentioning it a couple of times. That's great. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, cool. I guess we'll just go with Trolling for Love. Yeah, Trolling for Love, Forbidden Love. Fooling, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, trolling for love. You could look at that in a number of different ways. Let's rename this. Song 1. Trolling for Love. Let's see. Ska tune, yeah? Ska tune, mate. Ska tune, mate. Right. Oh no, why did Google autocorrect that? Come on. Undo. Stop this, Google. Stop being a stickler. Come
Come on now. Ska tune in it. Ska tune in it. All right. Sweet. This was a real good time. Big kudos, guys. Big kudos. That was great. That was great. In fact, I'll just go ahead and put here post song build Sublime influence. Santeria, Wrong Way, Bad Fish. Those are the three songs I was thinking of when I was trying to figure out how to sing the lyrics. Kind of an early idea for a title when we first had the theme. So then I snuck it into the lyrics, so it was more likely to make it as a title. Pinecone. I see you got some freaking MCU Infinity Saga stuff going on here. You're like, let's set this here so that in the future this can come back here somehow. They'll never see it coming when its opening song is called Trolling for Love. They'll be like, wait, so is this song actually about trolls, or are you just messing with us? We'll be like, yes. And no. Sick. This is great. Okay. Yeah. So what we can do is, we wrote a song. But the stream has also been going for almost 3 hours. So we can get back into you guys just requesting songs. If you guys want to do that, if you guys want to just close out the stream with you guys requesting songs like Arera, Pinecone, Ziggy, if you guys have songs you want to hear, we can do that. Yeah. We can kind of close the stream just playing a bunch of covers and or originals. Sick. All right, I'm gonna make sure this stays saved in my loop station for now. We can come back to it. Another time, I mean, we officially have another song that you guys helped write. It's a part of the stream now. It's a part of the live streams. Let me go to Cutman. I don't know. I feel like we added it though, didn't we? No. I'm gonna go ahead and add it now. Let's see if I can remember correctly. That one goes like. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me listen to this real quick. Yeah, I've got Crash Man. I just added Cut Man. Elec Man. Let's see. The main theme for Mega Man 2. Wave Man from Mega Man 5. Okay, hold on. Time for Calvin to play Valheim and provide video for the song. I mean, the song was pretty catchy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the Dr. Wily theme from Mega Man 2. Yeah. What the heck? Why isn't it? There we go. Okay. But okay, and that just repeats. All right, cool. Got it. Herrera, you're saying if you sign Chaos Pizza right after Trolling for Love, we can say that that pizza is made by trolls from leftovers after Vikings. Oh boy, they'll be like, now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's some serious Valheim lore. Throw that into the game. Get that into the game right now. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to change it to the starting soon screen. Okay, here we go. Very nice. Nice request there, Pinecone. Very nice indeed. Nani sore? Okay, good. Hey. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-dee-da-dee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start Pinecone. Cool. All right. Why don't we do one more song? Let's do one more tune to close out the night. Yeah. Ba-dee-da-da-da, ba-da-da-dee, ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ugh. Okay. I think that's how it goes. Where? Okay, wait. Oh. There we go. There we go. Let's try it again. Let's try that again. Elmo Hog, you're still hanging out with us. I like it. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Very nice, very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, maybe okay. Let's do one more. Hey, happy St. Patty's Day to you as well, Sarah.
Very nice. Super cool. All right. Excuse me. What a cool stream tonight. What a cool stream. We wrote a song, and then we played some BGM afterwards. What a good time. Big, giganto, super humongous shout out to Herrera. Thank you for the super stickers from earlier. As well as another big, humongo, giganto shout out to Pinecone and Ziggy. As well as Dingus and Scurvy Frog, Hiley and Nikki, Luxurious Gravy, Elmo Hawk, Cobbs, and Sarah. Thank you guys for coming by tonight to hang out. And for all of us working together to write a song. A very cool one, if I might add. A very cool one. Tomorrow we're playing games. I'm gonna keep an eye out just in case I have any gigs that come up at the last minute. And if they do, then I'll let you guys know in Discord, and then we can just reschedule for another day. But we're gonna play some games tomorrow. We're gonna do some more Japanese practice with Shashingo, and then we're gonna play some Supermarket together. It'll be pretty cool. So we're doing that, and then on Thursday. So do you know how like today you all stepped up and you all helped write this song? So you guys came up with the lyrics, the theme of the song, the tempo of the song, you know, what genre we played, all that stuff, right? On the 19th, you guys don't have to do anything. The only thing you guys have been doing so far is throwing prompts into the Discord and the March Madness song prompts channel. And I'm gonna take 5 of those. And I'm gonna take 5 of them at random. Because I'm gonna use let's see. I use another spin wheel type thing called Wheel of Names for a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna use that website, Wheel of Names, to choose 5 prompts. And I'm gonna make 5 songs with each song based off of one prompt each. And I'm gonna share that with you guys on stream, but I'm gonna write the songs off stream. So all you guys really have to do that stream, the 19th, which is this Thursday, is just to kick your feet up and relax. You guys already threw the prompts in the Discord, and now it's my turn to build the songs and share them with you. And it's gonna be a real good time. Now there are probably gonna be some words / terms that I can't use. Like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. As cool of a word that is, as cool as that word is, trying to make a song out of it is gonna be a bit of a stretch, especially if I'm writing 5 songs with each of these songs based off of one prompt at a time. So I'm just gonna choose the single words and the ones that are much smaller. And then I'm gonna randomize the tunes and then choose 5 at random and throw them in the March Madness song prompts channel to let you know which ones I chose. And then I'm gonna write the songs off stream, and I'm gonna share them with you guys on stream on the 19th. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, and there's already 1 song for it. I think that's enough. I hear that, Sarah. I hear that. No need to rock the boat, right? That's fine as is. So yeah, that's what we're doing for these next few streams. And then I don't think we're gonna do any streaming until the 23rd. So we have
today's stream, obviously, and then the 18th tomorrow, and then the 19th. And I don't think we have any streams going until, let's see, the 23rd. The 23rd is a spin wheel stream. We're going to bring the spin wheel back, and we're going to do our good old-fashioned spin wheel jamming. So we're going to bring that back on the 23rd. And then we'll have a stream on the 25th, the 26th, and then the 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's going to be crazy, crazy cool. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to all of this. It's going to be really, really cool. Guys, thank you again for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate the company, and that we have a new song that we can play for future streams, you know? Yeah, yes, sir. We're going to be doing a bunch of streams over the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks. It's going to be fantastic. What's crazy is that I usually don't like this amount of streams. I don't do this many, and within such a short, such a short distance from each other. Like I don't really, yeah. So this is pretty interesting stuff. Nobody is live right now. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure Ziggy's gonna share with you the one that we played in this stream. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I've made sure to rest up and hydrate and yeah, rest up and hydrate. So yeah, it'll be good. And then we're also having that 1, 2, 3 day break between streams. Between the 19th and the 23rd, we're gonna have there's gonna be that break in there, so I'll be able to rest my voice even more. So, but yeah, it's good. It's good. In fact, I've made sure to stay hydrated because of all these streams that we're doing. Yeah, but this is really cool. Last year we did our March Madness thing, but it wasn't like this. It was like there were things that I wanted to do last year that I didn't do. So this year we made it happen. So we got more streams coming down the pipeline, which is nice. Game night, song prompt night, spin wheel streams, late night, another late night jam stream. We're gonna do another late night jam stream. So that's gonna be 12:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. So it'll still be the previous day for, West Coasters. And then a dark covers night where we take all the covers that we do and we make them dark and we use minor chords and stuff. It's going to be really interesting to see how we pull that off. And then at the end of the month, 28th is 80s night, 29th is 90s night, the 30th is 2000s night, and then the 31st, we have like an overall March retrospective stream. Oh yeah, the late night jams one? Yeah, we're going to be doing super chill jams nonstop. My reverby pedal is going to be the star of the show in late night jams. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I think, what are we doing in October? I wonder. October is going to be an interesting month. I know I'm definitely... I wonder how much streaming I'll be able to do. Maybe not as much as September. No, that's just YouTube. That's no big deal. That's just YouTube for you. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna finish up my sun chips. and maybe I can throw some other food in the microwave, heat that up, and I'm gonna prep myself for a new update that's dropping probably in about 2 hours for a game called The Last Caretaker. Yeah, Sarah, October. That's so the plan right now is to go to Japan between October 24th and the 31st, but I don't know if Tokyo is the best idea to go to during Halloween because it gets really packed. There's a channel that I watch called Japan Explorer, and every year he is out in Tokyo during Halloween, and it gets really, really busy. And I don't know if I really want to be around all that. But that's around the time that I'll be able to go, just because all of my other gigs are at the beginning of the month. So I don't think Omochao Mizu is going to be really busy during Halloween. At least I hope not. So I'll just be able to hang in the music shops all day. No. But if I can steer clear of all of that, that'd be great. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I was just watching one of those videos from Japan Explorer, and I wasn't even there in Tokyo, and I felt like everybody in the video was pushing me. I felt like everybody in that video was just trying to push me aside so they can get to where they need to go, because it's just so packed. Yeah, that would be my dream, right? To just hang in that area so I can just play in the music store all day, and honestly, I wouldn't have to go anywhere else. I will probably end up going somewhere else, but I wouldn't really need to if that music store was there, some good places for food, and then if I do, anyway, that is what I would do to stay away from the busy crowds of Tokyo during Halloween. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? I think that's it. I don't. Nope, that's it. That's all I was gonna say. I hope you guys have a good rest of your St. Patrick's Day if you guys celebrate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Taco Tuesday. Obviously, there are some of us who are in the future, so you have already gone through your Taco Tuesday. So I hope you enjoy your Taco Wednesday. Taco Wednesday as well. Okay, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Y'all be cool. Stay hydrated. Rest up. It's going to be a good time. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.